I sent a drunk text message to God.
Woo!
I just wanted to let him know I was thinking about him. A lot. I wrote, I am stalking your church. I meant to write I'm starting a church, but let's be real, no one spells drunk texts right, and I'm not sure what church God goes to in the first place. Last night, I sent out a poke load of embarrassing texts, and then I copied them to everyone I know. Yo. Sup? I was out sinning, crawled into bed, the room is spinning, it's all in my head, I can't get to sleep, and the weight of the world is the weight of my sheets. Here's the great thing about my church. You keep your religion. Because my church is for those of us who grew up wishing we believed in an afterlife. And for those of us who were so close to God we could practically lean over and make out with her. My church is sick of bloody crusades to the march of drum corps. I'm starting a church that gets pissed off and starts thumb wars. A church that had 10 commandments, 5 precepts, and a workplace abuse handbook, but we partied really hard last weekend, and I think we left them in a restroom at Chuck E. Cheese. So now we just go by a picture of a heart that I found in a bar napkin. My church hung out with the Creator last night. Your mother is a beautiful woman with daughter tattooed on her left bicep, son on her right. My church is the center of the planet and has the most amazing stained glass windows. The glass is the floor of the ocean. The colors are when you look up and see blue and the forest canopy and a kick-ass manatee. I mean, Tony Montana comes to my church and forgets he left his Coke in the car. We play Stairway to Heaven on Hendrix's broken guitar. My church gets booked up on communion wine and then asks lampposts to be our Valentine. My church bar hops together. And in my church, if you suicide smithereen yourself, you still get 17 virgins in a room to yourself, but you just go and play Star Fox together. My church can feel its pulse and its fingertips. Has 3 stomachs, because our fear is hard to swallow, but love always has room. My church has a love bladder and always has to go to the bathroom. There are drawbacks, of course. My church will not resurrect your dead hamster, play for keeps, wear Versace, give out baby Jesus Tamagotchis. Tom Cruise thinks my church sucks balls. I'm not Jesus Christ, but I can turn water into Kool-Aid. I'm not Jim Jones, but my church is like totally a cult, and everyone drinks the Kool-Aid, and everyone dies. But for some people, the Kool-Aid doesn't kick in until you're 105, surrounded by everyone who matters most to you. Yes, some of us go early, but in my church, you have to think about that possibility, because my church makes you scared. I'm talking like waves of fear, like you're lying in bed at night, you pull the covers up to your neck and your blanket is a tsunami of fear. And you start hyperventilating, thinking about how you're getting older way faster than your dreams are getting accomplished, about how skinny your arms are, about how fat your tummy is, about how much it's gonna suck to eventually lose the power to think about all of the badass shit we do at our church. Don't fall asleep yet. Contrary to popular belief, that's not where dreams get accomplished. The body of Christ is your body. The body of Buddha be your body. Your body be usable, your body be suitable, your body be beautiful. You don't need anything different. Don't delete your silly ass text messages. You might read them over on Sunday morning with a pounding headache and have a religious experience. Yeah!